Hey everybody, this is Paladin here, and we're going to be playing Rare Replay today. Rare Replay is a compilation game that was released by Rare in association with Microsoft for the Xbox One in 2015. It has games from the ZX Spectrum all the way up to Xbox 360 and their fully unedited version. That means glitches and bugs and game-breaking glory. Now, I've played a couple of these games, and I'm familiar with some of the things that are going to make me frustrated in a few minutes. Now, this is going to be a little bit different from some of my other videos. I like to do full gameplay videos. I like to get from point A to point B. Some of these games don't have that, or if they do, they're monotonous to get through, like Jetpack here. Jetpack's a pretty good game, but it's pretty much the same thing over and over and over again. Now, there are some games that are pretty fun to get through. There's games like RC Pro-Am, Cobra Triangle, which is one of my favorite games from the NES or Famicom era. I got this with a whole host of Nintendo games back in the day when I was a child. I can very vividly recall not being able to get through that game without the use of a Game Genie, so we'll see how far that gets. And as you can see, there's no end of the Jetman games. There's also Battletoads, fighting games like Killer Instinct Gold. It's not until we get to the later era with games like this, Banjo-Kazooie, Jet Force Gemini, Perfect Dark, Banjo-Tooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, which is largely uncut, Grabbed by the Ghoulies, Cameo, Elements of Power, Perfect Dark Zero, Viva Pinata, Jetpack Refueled, Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise, and Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, where we're going to find games that we're probably going to be wanting to play through. So let us get back to the beginning here. Now, some of my episodes of this may be more than one game. We'll see how frustrated I get with Lunar Jetman. Some of them might be one, some of them might be three. We'll see how it goes. Now, as we're about to do this, let's remember that a lot of these earlier games, especially this, which I believe was on the ZX Spectrum, there was no save points for anything like that. And they were hard. Now, this game isn't especially hard. This is one of those monotonous games that I was talking about. So let's take a look at controls here. So you have thrust, move, hover, move. One of the things that this game has is a rewind feature. Now that's a Rare Replay feature to make the game a little bit easier. There's also, if you press down the right stick, it gives you a filter that you can put on it. Otherwise, there's not too much of the game. So without further ado, let's play this. So in this first level, all I have to do is join the jet set, play the game for the first time, achievement unlocked. All I really have to do is build your spaceship, collect fuel. And up here, those little fireball things don't really bother with you. So if you can get to what you need... Ooh, something must have got me from the side there. By the way, if something attacks my camera in about 2 seconds, it's just my cat. She's looking to go up behind my monitor there. Oh. I think that's probably all we need. That's it. Ooh. I forgot how much that hurts the ear. Now back in the day, this was probably... These sounds, this game, this was groundbreaking stuff. So now here in the second level, you can see that the enemies move. You don't have to build up your spaceship either. You just have to collect the fuel. It sounds a little easier, but it's honestly not. The controls in this are kind of finicky. There's a bit of a lag to them. I don't know if that's a issue with the game or if it was something... crud. Or if it was something wrong with the emulation. But alas, we completed it. Viva Pinata installed. Oh, that's annoying. These bubbles move very erratically. Ah! Ah! Crud. Oh, is this the last one? No, I think I have one more. After this... Alright, it's one of those games where you get 0 life. Alright. And I got an extra life from it as well. It's gonna kill me. I don't want to even beat this anymore just because of that sound. Game over. So we can try again. It just starts you back off at the beginning. It doesn't really give you much of a reason to want to do this, to want to play it again, outside of what, getting a better high score. I can see that being a plus if I was playing 2-player right now. Give you something to compete with in frustration. And I'm not even shooting these things, so I'm not really getting a higher score. I'm just going from the beginning of the level to the end of the level, mainly because I don't want to get hit by one of those fireball things and lose a life that I'd have to use later on. Oh, listen to that sweet, sweet music. Don't go down there. I don't know what those green slimy things are, but they aren't killing me, so they can't be that bad. Two lives left. I can do this. I can do this. Got it. Oh. I wonder what these things are supposed to be, if this game once upon a time might have had a story. Remember back in the day when you would go to the video store, buy a game for, you know, the Super Nintendo, maybe the first Nintendo Entertainment System, and just hope that it still had the booklet inside, because the booklet that it came with was the only way that you'd ever actually know the story to the game. Most of the times, you couldn't get that because whoever got the game out of the box when it was first released usually stole the booklet. I remember one of my local video stores, they'd write down there'd be a fine if you didn't return it, but I don't think that stopped too many people. So we're back to where we died last time. Still have a life left. Alright. I would have been really sour if that got me before I got to the ship. Oh, and we have to rebuild the ship again. Well, I rebuilt the ship. probably as good as it's getting right now, because I'm not going back and playing over. So my high score is going to be 11,680. I think we all seen that coming, right? You've been awarded a stamp. Your ticket will be stamped automatically whenever you reach an in-game milestone. Complete snapshots or finish playlists. Keep earning stamps to unlock player titles and new rare revealed content. Cool, I guess. On to the next game. I've been determined to play these through in the order that which they were released, and I'm going through these to see how long it's going to take me to get the RC Pro-Am, which is a game I've been fond of since I was a child. So as you can see, it's just a larger version of the game that we just played for the most part. I don't know, man. Let's take a look at the controls here. So your movement controls are largely the same, but you enter next something. There's things that you can pick up and drop. You can fire your gun and you can hover. So honestly, there's a little bit more to this than the last one. And guys, I'm not looking forward to this. Now, I played this years ago, and I played it just once. And the one thing that I remembered about this is that everything is faster than you, and everything tries to kill you. So let's say a prayer, please. A moment of silence. Fuck. Now, something that the other game didn't have is that all of a sudden I have fuel now. Can I drive this thing? What the heck is the point of it then? And without fuel, you're just lost. Oh my god. Whoa. I don't understand what's going on here. Maybe am I supposed to bomb the thing on the other side? Oh my god. I can't even get out of this area to do anything. And honestly, that's the good news. I assumed... It starts him back off with the truck. I hate my life. And the game goes out of its way to remind you of where you died. So I mean, that's cool. Let's try something else. Huh. It's... Why do you hate me? Everything just kills you. I'm trying to win. Let's try this one more time. So the things that kill you and make craters... They prevent your truck from doing just about anything worthwhile. Okay. Ah. Now let's down this way. Nothing. There is nothing down this way. My time is just about over here. I'm surprised nothing has killed me yet. And my time's almost out. A missile has been launched from the enemy base. Your lunar rover is in danger. What? Okay, that's enough of that BS. Huh. Well, that was one of the all-time worst games I've ever played. Onto something I've never played before. Attic Attack. So let's see, this is a maze adventure, one-player game. Recover the pieces of the golden key and escape the haunted castle. Honestly, it looks kind of cool. Oh, I didn't mean to get out of that. Oh, what happened? Let's take a look at the options. Move, move, move. Pick up and drop. Attack. Basic. Very, very basic. I meant to pick play. Ultimate play the game. So you have the option to pick between Knight, Wizard, Surf. I don't know if that's a difficulty thing or not. So I'm just gonna pick Wizard because Wizards are cool. Oh. I have no idea where I'm going, guys. I think that's probably evident. Oh. What? Why is that? One of these doors needs to thank you. Oh, that's good. I like that. And here we just have a medal that says 1984, which I do believe is the year this came out. Fudge. And again, I died. Now, this actually is a fun little game. Oh my god. What happened? Whew. Ugh. I don't know where this is all bringing me, but... So now I have a wrench. I really don't know what they expect I'm going to use that for. I got 30%, 31% through the game, and I got a game over. Now, I don't know if I want to go through all this again, but I am kind of interested to see how the different... This guy actually seems to move quite different. And the areas are different as well. And I died. So you don't want a part of that. Oh. Well, that's sad, considering you kind of have to. It makes you walk into it a little bit. I find it strange that I haven't come across anything unbeatable yet. Oh, speak of the devils. Now, I don't really know what they do, but I have all these keys. Boo. That's where I want to go. I thought it was. Ah, I was stuck. Sucker. So now I'm in this room with all of these things. I don't have the red key anymore. And I'm on my last life. Great. That's where I left the red key. I'm gonna go back for it. Oh, I don't know how that happened, but alright. So I got 57% the way through at that time, and that's going to be it for my time in Attic Attack. Next on our list is Saberwolf. Let's take a look at what Saberwolf has to offer here. Right, this crash. God. This is a simple game. There was no skipping this. If something touches you, man, you die. That's all there is to it. Fend off giant spiders, but grass, no. Even if they kind of touch your sword, you still kind of die. And I'm not doing this to myself anymore, guys. That game is just nonsense. I mean, sure, once upon a time it was probably fun, but it's not once upon a time anymore. Now, for Underworld. Leap, climb, and fight your way through an ancient labyrinth while evading vicious monsters. Can you escape the underworld? I mean, the answer is probably no. Move, use rope. Detach, fire, jump, and pick up. Let's play the game. This guy's apparently an acrobat. This guy... I don't know how to explain what's going on here. But, this is maddening. You get hit by something, it sends you back to the... Whew, finally got over there. Oh my god. When this game came out, Rare had 129 games plus that they could choose to put on this. They decided these games were the best fit for what they wanted. I am beyond frustrated right now. It doesn't matter what you kill or if you kill it, because oh, I hate this game. The way this guy jumps, this might very well be one of the worst games I've ever played. Now, up in the top right, it shows a guy, presumably that represents me. Next to it says 04. At one point it said 06. Now I keep on getting hit. There's no indication as to what represents my health. Do I get hit a set number of times? Do I fall? Is it completely arbitrary? Because I can just come over here and let these things hit me all day long. Look. Nothing seems to be happening to me. Outside of losing my mind, of course. Which at this point, it's... already gone. I'm not pressing anything. And this is one of those games where you can actually press up to jump. No, you're gonna... don't push me out there. Yes, let... Oh, okay. Oh my god. I made it on top of the table. You better not take this away from me. I did it. Guys, I freaking did it. This is amazing. I feel like I've already completed the game. I don't have to do any more. I don't have to subject myself to this torture any further. But I'm going to. No. You're not this time. Monster fucks. What? How did I... Wait. What? Am I losing my mind? No, you're gonna let me down. And it did. Just... He like does the splits as he jumps. No, that's a sword. I'm getting that sword. I've completed 2% of the... Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. 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 Jesus Christ. I have never played a game so frustrating in all of my miserable life. Lunar Jetpack sucked. Saberwolf was garbage. But this is a new breed of shit monster. Now I'm trying to make this a proper PG-13 broadcast. And in PG-13 world, you only get one F-bomb. That's all you get. And I've used that F-bomb. Fuck. There. So we played 5 games. So we played this thing. Never doing that again. We played this. I don't even understand what this is. You know, it shows this guy got a dark face, he's hiding away something. He's got pickaxe and he actually kind of looks like he could be the same guy from Underworld. I wonder if it is. That same hat, got the protruding nose. Played Attic Attack. That's the best of the lot so far. Didn't expect it. It was a good game. Hard, challenging. It was fun. That doesn't make any sense at all. And that just is what it is. I mean, you see this type of game all the time. It's one of those simple video game staples, kind of like Ice Climbers. Now I got a problem. I'm also looking at Knight Lore. Let's see, under... I can't even spell it properly. Game. The player controls the adventurer Sabreman as he jumps between platforms in a castle and its underground caverns to find and escape past the exit guardians. It's the same guy. Let me see the reception. Crash gave it a 92%. CVG gave it 35 out of 40. Sinclair user 8 out of 10. Zap64 69%. Critics apparently noted the game's world size and appreciated the parts where Sabreman traveled by bubble. Appreciated it. I've appreciated more poops. Now, it says it's part of a Sabreman series. I'm about to click on the list of series. Knight Lore is, in fact, a sequel to Underworld. There was also another game called Pentagram. It was released in 1986. It's the final game of the Sabreman series. There was a fourth called Meyermare, but it was never released, never seen the light of day. Do I dare? It looks ultimately like a platformer. It could actually be good. But we're gonna save that for next time. So until then, my loyal watchers, if you're on YouTube, make sure you press that like and subscribe button. It might not seem it, but every time somebody presses those buttons, it gives me that oomph to keep creating content. And speaking of YouTube, if you click on the description, there will be a link to my Twitch channel where I'm doing this from as we speak live. I do a lot more live than I actually upload to YouTube. And if you go over there and you press the follow button, I'll make sure to follow back if you stream as well. And that way you'll see the next time that I'm watching and Hey, if you follow, give me a shout out. Tell me what you want to see me play. I'll make sure to get to it if it seems like something that I can have fun with while I'm streaming, which is ultimately what I want to do. There's been several games I've played that are good games, but they just don't feel right to stream. Almost feels chore-like to play. Alright guys, this is going to be it for Paladin, and Have Game Will Play. Until next time when we play Night Lore and other rare classics, so long.